And we are here in Columbus. We have a intermodal. The locals doing some switching here at the yard. Sorry, I gotta like focus on the zoom here. There it is. Looks like it's a 4600. It's gonna be doing some switching with those intermodal cars all the way down there. And then we got, looks like PTI. Oh, no, never mind. It was a tow truck. I thought for sure it would have been PTI, but it wasn't. If you look closely, like right along the arm, we got another train that's like waiting. Sorry, my mirror's a little cruddy. And just for the heck of it, we do have an approach signal to the yard. Nothing else at this moment, so sorry guys. And then I have a tow truck that's already towing 2 cars from Copart here on Williams Road. So the 4600 or the 4800 is going to be pulling those flat cars here in a moment. These cars right down there are intermodal flat cars. Those are container cars for the intermodal. I don't think they're going to be pushed yet, but it looks like he'll try to go reverse move here in just a moment. Some kids have to be careful out here because they know that it's like very, very dangerous to walk next to the tracks. I mean, who would ever buy a house actually next to the tracks, though? That's what I don't understand. Safety always comes around. Hey, Great Cat. How's it going? We're waiting for the 4600 to pull some empty flat cars into the yard here at the end of New World Drive, which is not far. Can't complain at all. We're over here in Columbus, Ohio. Ugh. As you can see, he's got a red, so he's not going anywhere. I thought he had like an approach, so he's not going anywhere right now. Hey, Galaxy Tech, good to see you. Nice. West side or east side, Gray Cat? Looks like we got a conductor over here, and looks like the engineer doing a reverse move, pulling some intermodal flat cars. Nice. Yeah, it can be a little bit there, Galaxy Tech, but I'm just waiting until I get ready to go. I gotta pick up my friend from work later. We're just waiting to see if he's gonna make the reverse move. He's already talking with dispatch here at the other end of the yard office. So he's gonna try to get permission to switch on another set. That spur right over there is where CSX usually they run down here. As the next train's coming up, he's creeping up here. Looks like he's got some 2 SD40s up here. He hasn't got any permission yet. Haven't really found out yet, but we're gonna wait and see if he does make the reverse move. So we'll see if he's going to do it. Right now, he doesn't have anything right now. He's probably waiting for that train. And here comes PTI. You don't see them a lot. They're usually working hard, but looks like this one's going to be a local tanker train. Hadn't really showed up like as much. I usually either see this guy out here, so I miss it though. Doing much, yeah. He'll be getting ready to pick up a crew here. So he'll probably wait for a little while. Everybody's been doing okay. Now we're just waiting for this locomotive to pass this signal here, and he'll switch onto another set of tracks here on the yard. One of the other guys is over there getting ready to pick up the 2 crew members, maybe the 3 over there. And then there go the gates. He's gonna have to wait for a little while. Oh, the Jeep made it across. 6113, so he's rolling in. $61.13. Holy moly, that's loud though. Conductor's probably like over there. It's a small little tanker train, but he'll be I think he's going to be switching onto another set of tracks. He'll occupy this crossing for just a little bit. He's going to make a reverse move here shortly. I can never understand that, but hey, it's like those brakes screech to a halt. Maybe he's going to kind of pull forward. And the conductor is way down there where the locomotive is, and he's pulling up ahead. So so the conductor's going to ride on that covered hopper right there and shove this train back. He'll give the call here, or he'll give the hand signal and the radio communication. So it's kind of hard to communicate down here. So it's not so bad. Yeah, I definitely was. See what's going to happen over here. He'll clear this crossing over here. He's going to go through the interlock, and the other locomotive is probably going to wait until he gets a new crew to board on. Then he's already picked up the other 2 crew members on there, or 3, on the 4600. There goes the local there. He'll move through. Everybody's getting across. Squealing brakes. Screech to a halt. So what he's going to get here is he's getting a yellow here in a minute. But he looks like he's going to get an approach backwards, but he's going to get on that covered hopper. Grain hopper, where it's what they call it, a buffer car for the tanker trains. He's already got now a yellow. He's already calling calling the engineer to do a shut back, about 20 cars, 10 to 20 cars. So he's moved to restricted to a slow restricted speed, and then he'll be going across. PTI van's already picking up the 2 crew members. He's gonna go ahead and tell the engineer to go ahead and shove back, do the reverse push, which is a really good move. In the 6113, you'll hear him notching. He's notching her this time. And he's going across. PTI is going to have to wait until he waits to get across later. He'll wait until the 6113 has a safe way across the tracks. Everybody's got to stop down here. Crisscross Phantom Rider? I might. Wait, you gotta explain that to me a little bit better. Sorry if I hadn't been. So that van's gonna have to wait until he crosses over the next set of tracks. So there's a conductor doing his job. Must be doing a shove right now. Good to see everybody out here today. And there he is, just riding on. He's keeping in constant contact with the engineer up here. Crisscross, maybe I might, I don't know. I might try. And then here comes the engineer. The 6113 is going to make a shove. Then the signal just changed to red. He just made it through the restricted, but he's making the pushback. So the 6113 is making his reverse move. So yeah, he's making a good reverse move. There he goes. He's making the shove back. He's on the next track over, and he switches. So the other 2 crew members are already making their way back to the yard office. They're doing all the paperwork, so they're making it through. So yeah, a lot of good crew members out here. I mean, you don't see them a lot, but I drove one of these like kind of vans. I hope one day I'll probably go back to driving for them eventually, but I think it's going to take some time eventually. So he's shoving to another set of tracks over in the back, so he's shoving it way back. And then once he's in the clear, once he clears that set of tracks, then this one's going to probably have a pull, and he's going to do a long hood forward to pull those container flat cars, empty intermodal flat cars. That's what he's going to be doing. So he's crossing like right about here. If you look at it carefully, sorry. So that track's going to like interlock, and the next switch, he's going to have realign the switch for the main. Main one's going to have a realigned switch. And if you take a look at that, most of these like track switches are also greased and heated. He just got the locomotive fired up. And if you'll notice carefully, right about here, This is the propane tank that hooks up to the switch heaters. It provides all the electrical works. And these blowers right about here keep the track switches from freezing up. But it can happen to anybody. Not everybody is so fortunate just because when you're having to deal with these like track switches. The heaters, on the other hand, the propane tank, they usually fill this thing up like every now and then when it's pretty low. If you look at it correctly, the diamond crossing is where, yes, he was at. As you're taking a look at the diamond, the interlock, diamond interlock, one of the subdivisions, the Genesee and Wyoming, go across is across NS tracks that lead to Parsons Yard in Columbus. South Rail Fan 310. I am on the Sandusky subdivision, just south of it. This is the east end of the Scioto district, which is kind of not sure, but I'll definitely look at that later. If you look at this line right about here, the 4600 or the 4800, he's actually going to do a reverse move here shortly. Once the lines are switched up by controlled by the dispatcher in the yard office, the crew there are going to actually go ahead. Nice. Thanks. Yeah, I'll definitely do that for you, Railfan 310. That's what I'm going to do. So the 4600 or the 4800 is going to do a reverse move. He's got all those flat cars way down there. I'm not sure if he's either A, going to shove them to Lupborn, to the Reckenbacker terminal, or if he's bringing them over here to where those containers are right there on the right side. So, all this, these switch heaters, I'll definitely look it up. Yeah, definitely share it for anybody out here, Railfan 310. Will you make sure to share with your friends and family out here when you can? So the crew's already on board the locomotive here. I know, like, I just didn't want the kids to get hit. You know what I mean? They could be in real trouble if they're not careful. So, yeah. I will definitely do that. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can definitely do that. I'll look you up for sure. So, anyways. Haven't heard anything change yet. So, most of everybody's kind of out here. So, we'll see what happens. If they do move, great. But if not, I understand. I think it is, but I think it's like an ES44 AH, maybe. If you look up that number, I think it's a 4600. I think it's a 46000, or it's got to be the 4800. One or the other. Look it up. Look it up for sure. I haven't really ever looked at it yet. Anyways. Oh, I gotta find a nice spot while I'm waiting. Just kind of like sit here, wait for a little while. He's not gonna get any signal yet. They're gonna talk it through, and they're doing like a little job briefing, doing some local switching. Sorry about my beer, guys. It is a little messy, so let's see. I won't know for sure. I didn't hear. 6113 had a P3. See if I can get this like thing to settle down here. There we go. And no signal yet. So it's all reds on the board right now. I wonder if he's going to do a restricted override. He's waiting on that signal on the other side of the signal tower, or the signal bridge. I haven't looked at that yet. It's probably going to... The 6113 had a P3. P3 or P5, I think. So, I'll look at that. I did. I actually did get to watch that Railfan 310. I did. They just now, yeah, I just now looked at it too. It was the nastiest crash ever. They're gonna try to do an override on a special request of proceeding through the red signals, but I don't know if that's gonna happen right now. Let's see what he thinks. I used to work for a company with that contracts with Norfolk Southern. So he's probably waiting for an aspect to change to maybe like an approach so he can move through part of the yard. I don't know. I do not know. I'm not sure when he'll move. Oh wow. I was just wondering about that too, Railfan 310. I was gonna ask you that. And I didn't quite catch that one either. So the crew's doing probably like a job briefing, but they're probably getting a request from the yard. Give me 1 second while I try to fire up the scanner here. See if I can find it. It is... Here we go. You'll probably hear it in a minute. I got my scanner. It's on the right side where the engineer is. That is where the engineer's sitting. That's where the door is. There's one on the front. There's one in the front, which is the nose. Give me a minute while I try to maintain focus. There's one like right where the engineer is sitting. And in between the engineer and the conductor. It's going to be very, very hard to do. No access into the front. So the crew goes inside through the front of the nose. He must be doing like a special brake test. I couldn't tell you. Some of the locomotives, like the Genesee and Wyoming, where the Indiana and Ohio are, it goes back through Hocking County, which is Logan, Ohio, and it runs all the way to Columbus up here, where CSX. The interlock where that house is, that's Genesee and Wyoming. This line right here that I'm facing is Norfolk Southern. The line to my right is CSX on that spur track. That is to the right. I definitely am going to look. Uh, Not yet. I just got back from Cincinnati, but just kind of hanging out with family. Up here, it's pretty nice. I usually go up on the north side of Columbus, going almost like towards Dillard. That's I just heard what he was saying. It that almost sounded like it was him. I think it's 4606, maybe. Can you guys like hear the scanner? Oh, haven't seen that yet. I gotta look into that. Sorry, guys. I'm just waiting on him. He hasn't had a request yet, so that might be him. What's up, Micah? What's up, Micah? Haven't heard from that kid for a while. We'll see. Yeah, what's new?
Recut.
This must be him, I believe. Let's see. I don't know. There might. I think he said like 310, I think. Not sure. We're not sure where that one's coming from. That is my plan, Micah. That is my plan. I have not heard anything else other than the chatter there. Interesting, though. I'm surprised. Keep hearing that chatter somewhere, but not sure where it's coming from.
That'll do it.
It's gotta be the 4806. Not sure. Not sure if that was him. Yeah, right now I'm just hearing. Couldn't tell if it was CSX or if it was NS chattering on here. Sorry, I got a little bit of ways. 3-step? Oh! The one right in front? Okay. Was it the one right in where my camera's facing, Micah? Or do you mean CSX? Sounded like a 3-step.
We're flat.
I think this is him. On the cards. Yeah, but right now I'm just trying to figure out. That's what it almost like sounded like. I'm gonna try to pick up my friend here a little bit. Not yeah, I think it's like I wonder if it had to be CSX. But I'm not over at Parsons Yard. No. Not to my knowledge. Right. I'll look at that for sure, Rail Fan 310. I'm always close by. I'm wondering if I'm hearing or seeing headlights coming, but not knowing. There goes PTI. So this wouldn't be... Well, right now I'm looking at Norfolk Center at the moment. He must be taking that new crew right there. Oh, it must be like another crew member, huh? Another crew member's just getting on that with that PTI, and he's already heading back there, and I think he's gonna get that done. So I'm keeping an eye on it, though. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that. This is more. This is the Sandusky subdivision. Right about here. This is the Canova kind of like subdivision. This runs like all the way through parts of this is a Sandusky sub. And if I'm looking at it right, he's getting the next crew member on board, so he's climbing on. He should be getting a signal here very soon.
Just lined up down the lead, walking ahead of you, start my way, you can see you're starting out 10.
Going towards the head end, he just said. I believe this is the one that's going to Canova. Well, this line right here. I'm gonna wait until he gets on. So looks like he's on. I think it's the 4509. I really don't know what symbol that one is. It's probably the 267. It's gotta be the 267. Yeah, I think I have. I think I have Rail Fan 310. I'm still gonna look into it. Sorry about that. So they got the a conductor and the engineer ready to go.
Clear 50, that was going to stop you in about 10. You can just shove back. Say, we're clear 50, shove back far enough so the thing Jason's trying to leave.
So right, I'm talking about 267.
Starting into 8, still clear 50. Take what you need to clear that crossing.
It's been like a while, Rare Fan 310. Tell me more about it. But yeah, go ahead. I'm waiting to see if it. I haven't like heard about that yet. There, Rail Fit 310. Gonna check that. This one has empty intermodal flat cars there, Micah. So it sounds like this is the 267.
Go back west about 3 cars.
I don't know. Rare Fan 310. That would be neat if that were the case. I'm gonna wait to try to work on for the railroad eventually. I don't know if they'll do something like that or not.
2 more.
So it sounds like he's coming back. I think there's one coming my direction, I think. I didn't see that one yet there, Micah. What's the location? Yeah, I'm wondering if this has got to be the 267 going to Hammond, Indiana.
About 5.
Let's see.
Four more.
Him. Let's find out.
Yes. Completely out. There's this drop down, so you can't read the number.
I hear CSX on the other side.
It was about halfway down last week.
I have actually, Real Fan 310. I have.
Mechanics might know. I don't know whether that's anything that's in his realm.
You mean like a coaling tower?
He's not an electrician and he's not a mechanic. Yeah, plastic plate over the lightest number, that'd be an electrician having to come in.
CSX is just moving. Let's see. I gotta look. All right, he's got an approach. Looks like he's pulling into the where the containers are.
Hey, Milk, is 7-1 spotted east? Get back to you on that. Thank you.
That's what I saw too. All right.
Left pressure, y'all. If they're about 5 each, throw away the list of 1 and 7. One spot you got a list of this. Nah, it's throw away the list of 1 and 7 because I see 7s all the way down there.
You guys hear the scanner already? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There are the ditch lights.
30 times ahead of it. We've got a solution here for our problem, so we're ready to start work. If you can get the signal back to us, we'll be ready to make sounds here. I got that location. That Lisbon going to Discovery Park, over. Lisbon, Discovery Park, over.
Discovery Park.
Over. I did signal indications. Thank you. Smash round.
He's got an approach, so he's slowly moving. He's got to cross. We'll see if this DHL box truck gets across. Yep, I will definitely, I'll definitely do that for sure. 4,600. Slowly moving. There go the gates. AC 44. Takes a lot of torque just to do it. There's the boss man. Yeah.
On this end of the yard, 291 is actually going to meet you there in about 5 minutes. Don't need a ride. Copy that.
Now he just switched it to red, so that was good. He's pulling all those intermodal flat cars right out here. Nope, I would definitely do that, Rail 5310. Oh my goodness. We'll be waiting on that.
I'll do it. Stretch.
Kind of like what they usually do is a stretch. So 4,600, that's what it was. How cool is that, though? How cool is that? I'm gonna pull right about here. I will be sitting at the crossing waiting for the cars to get loaded. Everybody else has to wait. I feel bad. He's pulling into that like small little part of the yard on the right, but we'll know for sure, guys. We'll know for sure. Or he's Rolling into the next cut. He's got long intermodal flat cars. So, as you can tell, he's going for that next switch right there. So, he's stopping right there now. So,
Being stubborn, Jenny, give me 2 to a bump. Alright, super bump.
well, I got to pick up my friend. I just waiting for
Read
him to
everything.
clear.
It wasn't in the air, and it's just being stubborn for some reason.
Waiting to pick up my
One
friend.
more to that bump. One.
Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll like stick around a little bit. I don't know yet.
For now.
What if he's gonna? What if he's gonna try to go across? Maybe if he does.
Here comes the bump. Back to the west. Back west. Just trying to get in. Better snitch it out there.
CSX European, negative, not at this moment. Man, everybody's just kind of getting tired of waiting for that train to move. That's what I think with CSX.
Line back to number 5. You step back my way, about 6 of them.
Sounds like a plan. I'll probably do more videos here pretty soon. I'm just kind of looking to see. Doesn't look like he moved yet, but he did slowly move.
5 more down. Sorry. Felt like he was watching me.
Sounds like a plan, CSX Rip fan. We'll get you here in a little bit soon.
There you go.
Wonder if he's bet he's waiting on the 6113 to clear out already. It's possible. You probably would bet that he is.
I do.
Hmm. Maybe I'll probably turn around down here some. Wouldn't be surprised though. Well, it could be a while before he gets moving again. Man, everybody's like, not sure what he's doing, so. Might have to let him know it's like not worth ever like waiting on that, but. Not sure what he'll be doing though. It could be a while before they get that train moving.
Is that right?
Sounds about right. I'm not sure how long they'll be able to move that train though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a lot of flat cars to load, and I'm not sure. I was like, you're good. Anyways, I'm gonna check that for sure. I definitely don't know how long he'll be. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably be back out here in a little while. Been like old Humpty Dumpty together. Well, let's see if I gotta just click bird, but no, I didn't. They don't know that the road is closed up ahead, right down there under the bridge. They are stuck. Now they gotta like turn around and not. Well, there should be a thing where you can't turn left. Oh well. Anyway. Not the end of the world. It could be worse. So we'll see what happens. You might have a long train to deal with. Still up there, Railfan 310. Like you're up there, Great Cat. Still around. Guys are still there now. Yeah, I'll probably catch up on that anyways, but it could take a while before the Rust Punks. That was funny. They're gonna move like the train out of there pretty soon, so they're stuck there for a little while until they get it clear, until they can get moved. So I don't know. You know what's disappointed though? It's a price like, well, the 4600 is gonna probably wait for a little while until it gets moving. But that could take at least like an hour. So, anyways, you'll be there. You'll be there for a while. You'll be there for a good while. We'll see.
Got it. I can be clear for 50 up. So 14. 1 4.
It's totally CSX right there. Ugh, not to mention. Well, hey, Revfan 310, did you still around? Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Micah, you're still there, and Gray Cat. I'll subscribe to that channel anyways. So I'll definitely look into that. So, yeah, I'm sure you'll probably return soon. CSX Rope fan. I kind of definitely look it up. I'm probably gonna like do a few things, but anyways. You probably won't get moved for like a while. It probably won't be for another like 45 minutes to an hour where he's like stopped for a little while. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, guys, let's wait and see what happens. I definitely am surprised. Get moving, get moving, get moving. There we go. I wouldn't be surprised like anyways. Well, good part about it is like I don't have to like stick there for long. I didn't like see it yet, so anyways. I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, hold on that one. There we go. 4600 actually did kind of like, he's going to be waiting for a while before the before that thing hover clears. So anyways, back to another video later on, but part 2 will be coming up pretty soon, so I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for ever watching it. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the bell icon if you can. Don't forget to leave a comment on one of the videos or whatever. I did post one early in the morning. That was a lot of fun. 374. That's what I thought. 4600 is probably going to be moving out of the way soon, so I hope he does. Alright guys, well, I'll be back and I will check you guys later. Jordan is signing off for a little bit. Peace.